welcome to the Financial Freedom Podcast. And today we are going to do a share and review. And this one is called Channel Infrastructure, New Zealand Limited, and they are in the oil and gas refining and marketing. So, and their ticker code is CHI. So we'll just go and share my screen and then we can have a chat about it. Okay, right, that onto full screen. So here we go. So they obviously ended the week just down a little bit. They have recently paid a dividend back on, or gone ex-dividend on the 3rd of September. So it's certainly not uncommon to see a share drop off a little bit when they go ex-dividend. For those of you that are not sure what that means as at the 3rd of September, anyone that is holding shares in that company as at the close of business on that day, you will actually receive dividends on your shares that you're holding. And so there are a lot of investors out there that do tend to buy into shares as they are approaching their ex-dividend date, purely to receive the dividends. So if I look at this one here, it looks like they've paid about 4.2 cents per share in their dividends. Okay, so when was the last time they paid? Yeah, so these guys are paying out dividends every 6 months. Now, just to have a disclaimer here, what we're talking about is this is just giving you an idea on the shares on the New Zealand market. This is certainly not a recommendation or anything like that you should be necessarily trading them. You've got to do your own research, but I'm just going through what I look for when I'm looking for shares. So we'll just run some indicators over this. So we'll pop the moving averages up. So as I've explained before, I like to use the 30 and we'll pop a exponential there. It's trading above that, which is really, really good. And we'll also put on the 15-day moving average as well. Oopsie, oh no, got to change the color of that one. So just so that we can get a clear picture of what this is doing. So this is a very, very good indicator. Both of these moving averages, the shares are trading above, which is a very, very positive sign. They've pulled back to the moving averages. You can see here for the week ended the 3rd of September and then also the 10th, which can be quite common if a share has been having a good run up. We can see that basically this share has been in a very, very good strong uptrend basically since about April last year, which is phenomenal. Okay. Back here, we can see towards the end of June, the moving averages crossed over, and that's usually a very good indicator. So you can see that the 15-day crossed above the 30. That's the faster moving average, and so it's what we refer to as a golden cross. So that can be a very, very good indicator. And as you can see here, it's had a very, very strong run, which is great. We'll just take these moving averages off, and I will try and get up the New Zealand Stock Exchange as well, the NZX 50. Right, I have pulled out put the NZX 50 on the chart now as well. And as you can see, it is certainly a very, very strong performer. It's basically trading at about 82% higher than where the New Zealand main index is trending. So that too is a great indicator for this share. I'll just take that off. And now another indicator that we can use is the Doctrine 1. Here we go, this one, and we'll just make this a 70. So this is another indicator that I use to apply it. It should have actually popped it on the chart. So with this Doctrine channel, it's great. It's just giving us an idea as to if the share is making a new 70-day high. So for me, if I'm looking to enter into a share, that is something that we want to make sure that it is trading at a 70-day high. So you can see here that it did the 70-day high back towards the end of July this year, and it hasn't gone above that yet. That doesn't necessarily mean one thing or another. Only for me, that wouldn't be a buying signal at this stage, because I want to make sure that it's making a new high. And the reason for that is because we want to make sure that the shares are actually in an upward trend. Okay, that's why I would be looking to make sure it's breaking that 70-day high. Because as you can see, when we go back, right back, made a 70-day high here back in February, and then we had a great sort of run. We flattened off again, then we went again, and this is normal. It's a little bit like a staircase. So this is certainly a very good indicator, a very good example of a share that could certainly be of interest. But like I say, it's not meeting my criteria at the moment, only because the New Zealand market is certainly in a downtrend, but this is certainly an exception to that. So we'll just take this off. Something else that we want to have a look at is, you can see down the bottom here, we have got the volume. There is not a lot of volume at the moment in this share. We saw great buying pressure here back in March this year, but other than that, the volume has been quite low. So for me, I would also want to be looking to make sure that there is good volume on this share. So doesn't mean to say it would be a big no, but for me at this stage, I would perhaps just be waiting and seeing, just simply because we just want some of these other indicators to go in its favour. So I hope that's helped, just giving you a little bit of a share and review for this week. Please sing out if you want me to have a look at anything specific, and we can just run through some of the methodologies and tools that I use. And I'll just stress again that these are tools that I use. They're certainly not buying recommendations or any form of trading recommendations. So enjoy your week, and we'll catch up again soon. Thank you.